Good day, learners. Again, welcome to Grade 7, Dressmaking Tailoring. We are now in Week 2, Day 5. For this week, the learning competency is select appropriate measuring tools. Today, we will discuss on how to use ruler and tape measure. For the learning objectives, at the end of this lesson, the students are expected to select appropriate measuring tools, demonstrate how to read the ruler and tape measure properly, and recognize the importance of the given tools. Let us see your prior knowledge for today's lesson. Let us determine how much you already know about the proper use of ruler and tape measure. Take this test. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. It is a tool used to measure and draw straight seam lines as well as an aid for connecting lines. A. French curve, B. L-square, C. Ruler, D. Sewing gauge. The correct answer is A. French curve. Number 2. The very first line at the ruler's left side is A. 116, B. 216, C. 316, D. 416. The correct answer is A. 116. Number 3. How many inches do we have in a yard? A. 12, B. 24, C. 36, D. 48. The correct answer is C. 36. Number 4. A versatile tape with various types of measurements used to measure the body is A. Hem gauge, B. Ruler, C. Tape measure, D. Yardstick. The correct answer is C. Tape measure. Number 5. In 1 foot, how many inches do we have? A. 3, B. 6, C. 12, D. 18. The correct answer is C. 12. Before we start, let us have a recap of our previous lesson. Number 1. Can you give some parts of the sewing machine? Some of the parts of sewing machine are arm, spool pin, thread guide, thread take-up lever, presser bar lifter, tension, needle bar, needle clamp, presser foot, needle. Number 2. Can you give the function of each part? Some of the parts of sewing machine and their functions. Arm is the curved part containing mechanism for operating the needle. Spool pin is the thread holder. Thread guide keeps the thread in position. Thread take-up lever releases the thread and interlocks with the bobbin thread. Presser bar lifter moves the presser foot. Tension controls the looseness and tightness of stitches. Needle bar holds the needle in place. Needle clamp holds and tightens the needle. Presser foot holds the fabric in place while sewing. Needle is a slender tool attached in the needle clamp used for sewing. We can now proceed to our lesson proper. Again, our lesson is all about how to use ruler and tape measure. Ruler is a tool used to measure and draw straight seam lines as well as an aid for connecting lines. Following are the steps on how to read the ruler using an inch. Get the ruler in inch. you'll know it's an inch ruler because it's going to have 12 lines on the ruler denoting inches. 12 inches is equivalent to 1 foot. Each foot is split to inches. Number 2. Know from the 1/16 of an inch marks. The small lines halfway between each 1/8 of an inch denote 1/16 of an inch. These are also the smallest lines on the ruler. The very first line on the left-hand side of the ruler is the 1/16 of an inch mark. Between 0 and 1 inch, there are marks that denote 1/16, 2/16 or 1/8, 3/16, 4/16 or 1/4, 5/16, 6/16 or 3/8, 7/16, 8/16 or 1/2, 9/16, 10/16 or 5/8, 11/16, 12/16 or 3/4, 13/16, 14/16 or 7/8, 15/16, 16/16 or 1 of an inch. There are a total of 192 of these lines on the ruler. Tape measure is a versatile tape with various types of measurements used to measure the body. Following are the steps on how to read a tape measure. Number 1. Locate signs to read. The maximum mark on a standard tape measure is an inch mark and a centimeter smaller. Number 2. Read 1 inch. Number 3. Read 1/2 inch. Number 4. Read 2 inches and so on. There you can see the measurements of a tape measure. Activity 1. Inches in a ruler. On the right side is a sample of a ruler with a measurement of an inch. Identify the missing measurements of the given numbers. Activity 2. Draw a tape measure and locate the given measurements. Number 1. 1/2 inch. Number 2. 3/4 inch. Number 3. 1 1/4 inch. Number 4. 1 1/2 inch. And number 5. 3 centimeters. To sum up the lesson, you will complete the following sentences to express the ideas that you have learned from the lesson. In this lesson, I've learned that in reading the ruler and tape measure, we have to follow the different steps, and these are: for values integration, to be familiarized in reading a ruler and a tape measure is important because and also, do not forget to answer the post test for today's lesson. Directions: true or false. Write the word true if the statement is correct and the word false if it is incorrect. Write your answer in your notebook. Number 1. A tape measure is a versatile tape with various types of measurements used to measure the body. Number 2. The highest marking on a regular tape measure is the centimeter. Number 3. 12 inches equals 2 feet. Number 4. The very first line at the ruler's left side is the 1/16. And number 5. 8/16 measurement is also known as 1/2. For the references, thank you, good luck, and see you next meeting.